What's up guys, back in today with another reaction to the Berserk manga, this time with volume 31, the second set of chapters, the Sword Beast and Wizard General. I'm not even going to try and say that title name anymore. Last couple of chapters were really good, better than a lot of the chapters in the previous volume in my opinion. We got to see Schierke unleash a little bit more magic, which was really awesome. We handled a lot of Daki. Again, not the most interesting enemy or anything here. Again, loved how they were made and love to hate how they were made and seeing their kind of origins, but as an enemy type and such, not the most interesting here. Guts obviously doing a good job as well, but again, the standout is definitely Schierke using her magic against the flame wheel. And we ended off with these really cute little moments in each of the chapters last week, to be fair. Yeah, we saw a lot of destruction from the flame wheel. And like I said, ended off on this really cute segment with Schierke being surrounded by everyone, saying that she'd done a good job. Again, really wholesome end to each chapter. Hopefully that might be a continuous thing, but we'll get right into Sword Beast today. Do let me know what you guys think of this episode though down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these weekly reactions. And let's get into it. Starting off on a nice note. Genocide. Yeah. Now let's say goodbye to this burnt field and have ourselves a luxury cruise. Can the two of you move? Yeah, I'm fine. Come on. Don't push too hard. That's really awesome. The way I see this is probably not got anything to do with it, but you know how the dog wolf kind of fox spirit kind of creeps up on his back. This is like similar, but very much like the opposite. We've actually got like a really sweet young girl creeping up on her back. Creeping up is probably the wrong word to use, but instead of that horribleness, we've got this kind of pure hardness right here. Oh my. Yeah, Ivalera. Expressing probably what Schierke is feeling. Oh my. I'm sorry you're unsteady yourself, Guts. You hardly weigh more than a bird. Well, forget this. All the boats around here are burnt to a crisp. For all we know, more monsters how do you say that? For all we know, more monsters are. Oh, it's doing that thing again, where it's putting "are" as part of the word. I mean, in English, a lot of people do that. A lot of accents do that, but you never write it down as that. It's just yeah, I don't know. More monsters are. That's what it usually sounds like. More monsters are. So I guess that's like the written form of that, but like I said, I don't think I've ever actually seen that written down. Quite funny because in English, obviously English is a big subject, and you get taught to be proper and be very literate and such. But as I said, a lot of accents and a lot of people just end up reforming back to the old kind of slang and a lot of very easy language. I can't remember what to call it, but a lot of kind of simplified language like that. Instead of "are," they'll just put a "r" on the end of something like "those are" instead of "those are." You see that a lot. Coming ashore. For all we know, more monsters are coming ashore. We'd better hurry and find a barge. So that's why, as I said, I don't really recognise it too much in writing, because it'd be proper. From everything I've read. I don't care how many days I'll be seasick if it will get me out of this hell. So this guy gets seasick as well. The only thing this guy does do well, or does do at all. You guys, get back! There he is. Another one. Again, not too much variation in the enemies, are there? Not too much variation. Maybe the author just wanted to draw more of these guys. Maybe he liked drawing them so much he just had to draw more. That is a thing, I think. Artists get attached to some of their drawings and want to draw them more and more. As soon as he said it, Ahab. But a harpoon. Miniature harpoon. Oh shit. Yee! Temporary retreat. Oh shit. That is a lot of sea beasts. Jesus. Jesus. At least 5. From one crisis to the next. I mean, our situation keeps getting worse and worse. How the hell many of these monsters do the Kushan have? There be a big catch. There sure is. There's a few of them. Little pirate puck. No. Can't use another spell. Whoa. We're really in trouble, huh? Schierke. Yeah, I mean, there's only one option here, isn't there? Schierke. Get down. And now we're replacing that innocence on the back of us. The darkness. Guts. As it creeps up straight away. She even sees it. That expression right there. My current state, I can't call him back. So she can't even help Guts once all said and done as well. Wow. Don't. Hey, what's going on? What else can we do though? Oh god. This is scary. Considering we can't get Guts back. Ugh, here they come. Guts. I'll be careful there, Schierke. You might. These look like some sharp teeth right here. Get too close to this thing. Schierke, get off him. Jesus. You know he doesn't give a fuck while he's in this form. I understand her worry though. Yeek. Excuse me. What? That astral form has just come out. Ah, what the hell? I think that was very much unintentionally as well. What the hell? Teacher? Schierke! What happened there? This may be like, I don't know. So it's like a manifestation of Guts' kind of astral form. And it's as well as being pulled out of the astral plane, pulled her out. I don't know. That explanation was just bullshit. And I'd love to like be able to like hear this. as I always say, it's such a shame there hasn't been a good hasn't been a good anime adaptation with this stuff. I do like the Golden Age arc in the old school anime. In the movies, it's pretty decent as well. Look, that's heading right into the mouth of the beast. And yeah, but damn, right through it. Jesus Christ. Again, awesome shot here. Awesome shot. Sword just absolutely drenched in blood. And you've almost got, I'm not sure how it would be. You've almost got to feel a bit bad for Guts' kind of body. Well, obviously for his body, but I mean his insides as well. I mean, it's not like they're getting damaged. Well, he's always. That's the thing. There's damage everywhere. There's always damage, but I'm talking about him drinking all this blood. Like surely, like a shitload of blood must have been drank right there. Later on, after all was said and done, he probably got a bit of a wobbly belly. Suppose that is the least of his worries, as I said. He gets injured and fucked up everywhere, so and probably the least of his worries. Suppose it might help replace some of the blood he loses. Yeah, hell of a shot right there. Whoa! Rain and blood. Another badass shot right there. He killed that giant beast in one blow. What the hell's going on with him? He's like a beast. There it is. When he's like that, he really ain't human no more. He's sure damn strong, but if we aren't careful, he won't know us from the monsters. What? True. I'd say get going now. I'd say leave. Holy crap. Split eyeball. Look at this one here, looking worried. Hey, can't you do something with your teacher? Shh, don't shake her. What's up? You hit her head? You can't wake her now. Why? Well, why not? Schierke's not here. Not here anymore, though she's right in front of you. I'd say she's most likely within the armour. You're joking. Like, what's going on here? Oh. Slicing. And another eyeball shot. You just can't help yourself. You just can't help yourself. Mira. I mean, I doubt anyone actually knows, but I don't know how many loose eyeballs, broken eyeballs, and eyeball shots Miura has drawn in his lifetime. A lot, I'd say. The most out of anyone? Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes you get drawings with like millions of eyeballs and stuff in like one shot, so who knows. I imagine he must have at least close to the record for the most amount of singular eyeball bursts in fiction, perhaps. Just look at that. Look at that. That is always the thing I'm most scared of. Someone I've always been quite scared since I watched like a lot of classic horror movies, like Jason and Voorhees and Michael Myers. They used to love the whole grab the head and put the thumbs in your eyes. I think I've seen them both do that, and that's terrifying. You guys know I've got issues. I think it's just mainly my allergies, dust kind of getting in my eyes. Not like I worry about that, but yeah, that would be a horrible, horrible thing to go through. Getting your eyes gouged out like that. Very effective though. Very effective. Hence why we see Guts use it so much. So just filleted that one, and it just burst through this one's eyes. Well, I kind of think there would be, obviously there'd be a lot of blood, but I think there'd also be quite a bit of like eye liquids come out. Oh, what was that horror? I can't remember what movie it was. There's been quite a few high stuff in horror movies, but there was one with like a soggy eye. Was that a horror movie or was that? I think that might have been something I watched a couple weeks ago with Dark Gathering. That was a bit of a soggy eye as well. I can't remember. I think there's a, yeah, there was a, maybe it's one of the Friday 13th movies. I can't quite remember. But there's a scene again. There was one in Dark Gathering that I watched a few weeks ago with a bit of a soggy eye, but like a horrible like soggy eye, which they used a used condom to to make the effect, and yeah, it was absolutely disgusting. Didn't really look like an eye. It just looked like an absolute bit of grossness. And that's quite a memorable scene in my head. Obviously, again, the Friday the 13th, one of the head. I think it's the third one. I remember that one really well because I can't remember why, but during one year on Friday the 13th, it was in like the 2000s. At my local supermarket, they just randomly had like a big event for Friday the 13th Part 3, even though it came out 20 odd years before. They randomly had a big event for it with like 3D glasses and everything. So obviously, me being me, ended up watching it in 3D. I don't really like watching 3D movies, honestly, but it was okay. The movie itself was quite boring, but it did have a nice little head squish eyeball popping out scene. That was pretty cool. But I wouldn't say that's one of my favourites. Part 6 is my favourite. Or the remake. The Schierke inside there somewhere. I love this little look right here. It's like the look of a feral beast looking at what preys next. On top of the tree, almost like a tiger or lion. I can't remember which ones do this. Maybe they both do this, but or a panther or something. Who's next? Yeah, there she is. I had a feeling she was in the eyes because the eyes are like really white. Oh shit, you see her right there. Oh shit, I didn't even spot that. First, I spotted a bubble. I was like, oh, that's Schierke right there in that ball. But no, that's actually her face right there and her hair. Holy crap! Nice little detail right there. Holy crap, that is awesome. Glad I got then look back at that. Wow, look at this. She's just what do I do? I'm stuck inside Guts' eyeball. Holy shit. Look at her, she's just like, what? What's going on? I guess she gets a good point of view of what Guts sees, goes through here. But yeah, awesome end to the chapter here. Pretty good chapter in general. Like I said, as usual, as of recently, the enemy types and variations really haven't been too interesting. Like initially, yeah, interesting kind of enemies, but after a while, you've just kind of seen them a lot. not the most interesting enemies, but certainly an interesting scenario we're in right now, isn't it? Again, as usual, of course, some beautiful gore effects and action sequences, especially with the berserker armor. But yeah, what an ending that is here. Schierke just chilling in the eye. So yeah, we'll get into the comment section before we move on to the next chapter. This person brings up an interesting point. If Guts fights another God Hand member, he's going to get fucked up, and apparently he needs another upgrade. Did you guys say? Wow, I apologies about the eyes. Like I said, allergies. But yeah, I agree. I don't think this armor is enough for him to challenge one of them. I don't think. I'm not really sure yet. We haven't actually seen the armor tested to the absolute limits. Well, we fought Grumbeld a while ago. He was pretty damn powerful. That was the first time as well. So you've got to imagine it might even be stronger now. I don't know. Potentially. With what we saw from Femto, though, we know Femto's no longer around, but the power Femto had just seemed ridiculous, if you know what I'm saying, to be able to crush matter like that into nothing. That's crushing something to nothing in scientific terms is impossible. So well, you could say a lot of the stuff in this is impossible, but that breaks the rules of science. Yeah, you've seen some crazy power. That's what I'm trying to say. We've seen some teleportation portals from Void and stuff. So I still don't think he's on that level, of course, but he's definitely closer than he was. That's for sure. And the power of writing and being the protagonist is a big power. That was the thing. I remember a quote. I can't remember who it's from, but the author and the power scaling and such doesn't really matter all too much. It's whoever the author wants to win, whoever thematically kind of arises from the kind of writing and such. Whoever the author decides wins will win. Yeah, you can call it bullshit, or whatever, but ultimately it's their kind of choice in writing. Which I agree with to an extent, but of course you can't just have some crappy kind of character do nothing and then ultimately kind of end up being the strongest or whatever and beating everyone. So there's kind of logistics around that as well. But I like that quote. Why I like the Hunter power system so much. It really is one of, if not maybe the best, because anyone can beat anyone on any given day. There's days where you're at your best, days where you're kind of medium. There's so much kind of conditions and such that goes into it. Really, I'm rewatching it right now. If you didn't if you didn't get that, but I'm absolutely loving the rewatch. I've rewatched it 4 or 5 times already, and I love it every time. And like I said, the power system really is one of the best ever. It's explained so well over a multitude of episodes. And like I said, it breeds room for anyone to win. Anyone can win at any given whatever matchup or whatever. It's really interesting. Hopefully the anime comes back one day. Yeah, this guy says he beat the uterine princess Slain, but he didn't really beat her, did he? Didn't really beat her at all. And yeah, as this guy says, that was just a small bit of her power. I'm not sure beating the God Hand or anything is on the agenda, if you know what I'm saying. It's just kind of Griffith. I mean, the God Hand, they obviously played their part and such, but is that an actual goal of Guts's? I don't think so. And is it something we actually need and want to see him do? I mean, it's something a lot of people would probably want to see him do. But I wouldn't be too mad if we never even actually kind of got there, if you know what I'm saying. Because that would kind of even more in so being and keeping with this God Hand being on a whole nother plane and such. They're just what they call it. I can't remember that bullshit kind of word they use. They use a lot of bullshit words I've never heard before. The I almost had it for a second. The flow of causality or something along those lines. But they're just like a necessary, constant, almost kind of evil that the world needs to balance itself out. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't be, as I said, I wouldn't be too mad if we couldn't beat them / don't fight them again. I feel like that will happen though. I'm not complaining about the else not healing. Nothing else in the comment section. Yeah, really good first chapter there. And we'll head straight into the next one. Wizard General. Not even going to try with the Sen'an'I stuff. Sen'an'I. And there she is again, in absolute shock. Where am I? So weird, isn't it? In his fucking eye like this. I feel like these shots really do it, don't they? Just like this badass beast, and then you just got a little girl in his eyeball. Oh god. It could only be within the armour. Within Guts. Was I drawn in? What's happening here? I was clinging to Guts, and then... Holy crap. What is this? Yeah, she kind of got dragged inside with him. What is this? These like cells? This is Guts' perception while clad in the berserker armour. Okay. But teeth. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. These are just the endless teeth and kind of monsters that he harkens back to the eclipse. Teeth, danger, death. Scary looking Schierke right there. I should right in half, bloody hell. Ah. Wild. A bloody spray from a bloody sea. A tuna dissection show. If we put to sea now, we'd just be capsized. Yeah, but he won't stop till he deals with them all. That's how Guts is when this happens. We still not ran away yet. And when he's defeated all his enemies, his blade will turn to face. Yeah. Serbica, of course, bringing that up, considering what we went through last volume. He made the choice to be here, though. We made the choice to face this rather than run away from it. So maybe that's why we're still here. And there's not really anywhere to run back to. Schierke. Teacher. Guts. It would also be really awesome for Farnese to learn how to help Guts as well in this situation. That should be. I mean, I'm not no expert magic, but that would be hopefully one of the first things she could learn once she has the ability to learn that. I'm not sure how much that would kind of take or how experienced or such you need to be to do that, but that would be rather handy, wouldn't it? Just in case a situation like this with Schierke does arise. Arnis could help. So I kind of hope we maybe see him like cut through the nose at some point, and then like enter the nose and kill it that way. Because at this point we're just seeing, like I said, the enemy variation isn't all too great, so we're just seeing how many cool ways can we kill these things. And it just gets crunched right here. Oh damn. Oh damn. Yeah, it looks like we got whacked. Oh. You know what? We're looking like a bit of a whale right here. Blowing out its blowhole. Guts! Oh. Actually pierced through the armor? Holy crap. No fucks given, just go straight through the eye. Is that its eye? I don't know what that is. Oh no, this is teeth right there coming back up. Yeah, we did get it through the eye. Yeah, he actually managed to stab through the armor. That is impressive. I'm not sure we've seen anything get through the armor just yet, have we? These are some giant ass fucking teeth, to be fair. Giant ass teeth. And just like nothing happened. Damn, look at that. Look at that. A crack in the armor. Look at that. That's not a good sign. Considering one of these done that to us, what could some of the other bigger players do? Guts. Oh. You guys know I love these designs. Look at that. Cannon eyeballs. I'd like to see some cannons in the nose as well. You guys know I love these designs. That looks so cool, doesn't it? And they just had to give it these horrible teeth as well. Holy crap, so I got a massive Baron Ram as well. Wow. Holy crap, what's coming out of the water? Oh, it's one of these sea beasts. I thought I had like some spikes, some like spike thing as well. What is all this stuff hooked up here? And just look how fucking cool this thing is, man. That's absolutely awesome. Imagine seeing this in real life. That'd be maybe the best ship I've ever seen. I haven't seen too many ships in real life. What is going on here? Not really sure. Wow. Giant bloody ship, isn't it? Imagine this importing a bunch more Daki. Got all these bloody. What do you call these again? I forget. Got all these rowers though. Oars? Is that what they are? I don't know. The oars? An oar? Oh yeah, it is. You know what? Fair play to me for knowing that, because I haven't said that word in a long time. Maybe not so well done, because it is pretty simple. It's a Kushan Galeas. Galeas? They never cease to amaze me. They never cease to amaze. True, very true. What a festival. What? A festival float? Guts. No need to fear. See? He's already on there. He's already there. Pouting. Pouting because he got hit. Whoa, look. Now that's something. Oh shit. It's the old dude we see at the some parts of the Caribbean stuff right here. It's the old dude we see at in the intro, this volume. This dude. Squid octopus thing. It's just a frail old man. Just floating. I'm just floating. What the hell? Old man just floating. One Makara, the chief of. Oh god, here we go. One Makara, the chief of Pishaka, can sink 10 warships, yet they were all slaughtered with ease. What's more, what managed to kill them was no large host, but just a lone black swordsman. Indeed, floaty man. A human's floating. What now? Some kind of phantom? How impudent for a human. Does that say Kuru? Kuru? I don't know. Like Puck's doing a bit of an imitation. But I'm used to it. So it's no surprise. He is saying something. Not that I understand the Kushan language. Is that... I suppose I can't just call you a swordsman, eh? No. A feral beast. How now? You wrap yourself in the prana of Durga. Well, I'll be damned. Does Schierke recognise this guy? Got very interesting complexion. I don't know if that's the word for it. Face. Yeah, where would Schierke recognise this guy from? And what is this? He recognises the armour. You wrap yourself in the prana of Durga. Well, I'll be damned. This guy's fucking reactions, man. I can't leave the page. There we go. Oh, well, too late anyway. It looks like this is the last page. Interesting. The prana of Durga. I wonder if that's an actual thing. Durga, I imagine, is a place, but I don't know. Prana. It is an actual thing. Oh. Oh, it's just berserk stuff. Durga is a goddess who personifies India as a whole and its incredible vitality. We'll search up both the worlds separately, maybe that's better. Considered as a life-giving force. Prana. What was the other one? Durga. Invincible, unassailable. I've heard of Durga before from India. Durga. Stuff like that. Fortress. Something difficult to defeat or pass. Interesting. I did learn a little bit about Hinduism and such. Chakra. From when I was in primary school. I went to a Christian primary school, but we did learn about other religions. I did visit a mosque once, I believe. I haven't got too many memories of it though. Okay, interesting. I imagine those of you who are Indian or so might get a little bit more out of this than most. Be able to understand a bit more. Then there was that wheel of flame that mowed down the Dhaka. This system of magic differs from ours. Utterly intriguing, that is. I'm sure of it now. He's a magic user. Oh fucking, here we go. Oh, here we go. Paramarisha. Sen'an'I. Is it Sen'an'I or Sen'an'I? Sen'an'I. I say E like E. Sen'an'I. It just sounds right, like Sen'an'I though. Sen'an'I. Daiba. Tushan Pishaka Ganalida. There was two English words in there. Okay. Try again. Let's do it smoothly. Paramarisha, Sen'an'I, Daiba, Kushan, Pashika, Gana, Lida. Submit my own spells for the sake of us ascertaining what incantations you savages can perform. So he's looking forward to what we can conjure up. Okay. Floaty man. Doesn't look intimidating whatsoever there, does he, with his little stick arms floating there. But it also does look pretty intimidating in a way. The fact that it doesn't look intimidating makes it look intimidating. I know it doesn't make sense, but it does. But yeah, good couple chapters today, weren't they? Like I said, enemy variation and such, not all too intriguing. We actually saw the first bit of damage, perhaps ever, to the armor. We've seen Guts get damaged, of course, in the armor, but actual damage to the armor, I think this might be the first time. I'm guessing it can kind of heal itself, though. That's what I'm assuming. It can heal the person inside, so why shouldn't it be able to heal itself? But yeah, some beautiful artwork in these chapters, wasn't there? My god, there's lots of great gore. You guys know I love the ship designs. There's a little bit of funniness with Schierke being in the fucking eyeball right here. Not even given a thought out of how she's getting out yet. I'm sure there's any chance she can, because as she said earlier, can't use her magic right now. Yeah, this floaty dude sure is interesting, and it doesn't seem like Schierke recognizes him, but she recognizes him as a magic user. But yeah, let's read some comments quickly before we finish off for today. Yeah, this guy certainly is quite confident, isn't he? Just floating here like this, talking. Ships don't look good. The ships look goofy in a way, I guess, but they look really awesome in my opinion. They do look. You would be. I would be terrified if it was living in this age and one of these ships come up to me. I'd be terrified. It's like what the Vikings used to do. They're like dragon ships, but like times 100 right here. Apparently, the Indian people thinks they look goofy, so fair enough. And I'd personally be quite terrified, and I think it looks really awesome. Shaka means demons. Okay, nice. That makes sense. Getting quite a bit of explanation in the comment section, which is cool. I did just Google most of it. Okay, and that is where we're finishing off for today, I believe. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, a really good couple chapters here. I think this volume has had a really good start so far, hasn't it? I'm not sure what the next ones are called, but I'm looking forward to seeing what this old man has in store for us. I can't imagine he's quite as unassuming as he looks. And I guess this makes a bit more sense now as well, doesn't it? This shot right here. With kind of fish-looking guts. And do you guys see this eye placement? Like, it looks normal sometimes when you focus on it for a while, but initially it does look a little bit out of place. Who am I to say what's good or not though about artwork? But yeah, we've got Eastern Magic and the Coiler. So we'll be definitely getting a taste of his magic next episode. So can't wait for that. Coil is something usually that kind of crawls up into like a snake almost, like crawls like into a ball or something, right? So yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this one down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. I'll be back next week with those middle chapters, so I'll see you guys then, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys.